Hey guys, this is Pan and you're watching Hat Workshop. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at the Creality ENDER-3 V2 3D printer, and in today's video we're just going to be doing the unboxing and assembly of it. Let's get started. So let's unbox it first. So I already took out the foam as you can see here, but the cardboard box inside is some very good quality foam that surrounds all the sensitive pieces and gives your 3D printer a very protected trip to you from shipping. So as you can see, there's a slot in the foam for literally almost every component. As you can see, some motors on the y-axis, I think, z-axis in the base, a user's manual, display, filament holder, and as you can see here, all the things you need, such as the warranty certificate and the manual for assembling it, is all right here. Oh, and what do I see at the back corner there? So these are basically all the components of the 3D printer, and also the foam box. There's also another layer with the tools and the y-axis and other stuff. So as you can see, here's all of it laid out on my small table compared to its size. So the display, filament spool, the motors, the base, extruder, and other bits and pieces, and we also got the toolbox right there. So now it's time to assemble it and get into time-lapse mode. As you can see here, it is always good to have someone to help you assemble the 3D printer, since it's sometimes very big and bulky and you have to attach the vertical axes. Overall, it was not too difficult. So as you've seen in the time lapse, most of the build is now done, and as you can see on the bed right here, I have these yellow springs which people use for their bed springs, which makes it easier to level the bed and keep it there. So now the last step is to finish the touches such as screws and limit switches, and then we'll be turning it on and leveling the bed with the new screws. So it's time for the moment of truth. So I'm going to turn this on. That's the power. And then I'm going to turn the power supply on the 3D printer itself on. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh, I see the logo. The fans are spinning. Oh my god, it's on. It's on. Okay. So now let's level the bed. That was so anticlimactic. So everything is up and running. As you can see, I'm going to show you how to level the bed. So this is also my first time, so from what I learned, so basically you go to prepare in the menu, and then you can go auto home, which will set all the motors to go down to this very corner and touch the limit switches. So let's go. Oh, so there it goes. And then that, and then the vertical axis, which is gonna take a while. So when that's done, I'm gonna show you the bed leveling itself. So as you can see here, the thing is homed itself. So now the next step is to go in the same menu and press disable stepper. That will make the motors move freely, so you can move the axes easily. So basically, the way to level the bed, from what I've seen on YouTube, is basically you get a piece of paper and pass it through the gap between the nozzle and the bed. So right now it's way too far of a gap, so I'm just gonna quickly level the bed in a time lapse and you see how it's done. So before I'm gonna do my first print, which is gonna be the calibration cube to calibrate my printer, we're gonna calculate the E steps first, just in case the printer is not perfectly calculated from the factory. So basically how I'm gonna do this is I already feeded the test filament in, and now it's at the very edge of the holder. So right now I'm just gonna extrude 100 millimeters, and then we're gonna measure and see how much it is and plug it into a calculator online, which makes it a lot easier. So as you can see, I have it extruding right now. So it's gonna take a while for it to extrude 100 millimeters, but after we're done, I'm gonna measure how long that is, put it in this website, 3dcalculator.xyz, and then we're gonna get the E-steps that we can change or not in the printer. So my printer extruded 98 millimeters, so now my new E-steps is 94 because the factory E-steps are 93. So now that I've plugged that into the printer, I'm just extruding another 100 millimeters to test it. So yep, let's get finished. So now that I finished calibrating the E-steps, I will be printing the calibration cube. So I have the SD card in, and here it is, the file. So let's click on it and see what happens. So as you can see, the cube is starting to print, and we'll see if it's good or not. So as you can see here, the print is now done and it's pretty much successful, except for the overhangs in the X and the Y, but that can be fixed with a bit of tuning, which I will be planning to do. And as you can see here, the printer is not on my workbench anymore, so it's right here in this room, and right now it's printing some V-slot covers for the extrusions. So yeah, I am pretty happy with how this print turned out. I took a few tries to level the bed since it was my first time, so before it didn't really stick that well, but now it works pretty good. So the thing I need to work on is just bed leveling. It's my first time, so I guess it's fine. And I really like how the printer actually turned out. First I thought its price might make it like not that good and like have some issues and stuff, but it's actually working super well. And the user interface is also very good. And this thing has been running for a few hours now and it's doing fine. As you can see, the V-slot covers are still in the process of printing. So I'm going to show you a quick time lapse of this printing, and then I'll say goodbye to you. Hey guys, so if you like this video, please like and comment and subscribe, because in the future I'm going to be doing a lot more videos about the ENDER-3 V2 since I have it now, and I'm also going to do 3D printing projects and a long-term review on this and some guides about this. I really like how this whole printer comes together, and if you also do, please go check out my Instagram, because I'm going to show you some upgrades and add-ons I put on this thing. So see you next time at Hat Workshop.